Okay, guys, it's your girl Shalom OKE, and I will be hitting the streets of Instagram better than before. We are hitting the streets of the social media. We are hitting the streets of social media for Jesus better than before. I look so beautiful! I don't know. I honestly don't know what's wrong with me right now, but man, I just want to give God praise in the building. If not for anything, I am grateful for God's love, for God's protection, for God's guidance, for God's peace. This year has been a lot to take in. It's been ups and downs, in and out, but God has been faithful. Getting to know Him a lot better than before has proven to me that He exists and He cares for me. So grateful, super grateful. One thing I've learned lately is that we as Christians, as believers, we don't get to talk about our feelings, about how we feel. We get to bottle it up, and most times we don't get to talk about our feelings because we feel people in church will not be able to understand what we are going through. And the best place for us to discuss about our mental health, our emotional health, is in the church. I mean, we understand that there are things that happen in church, and there are places that would not feel so convenient for you to discuss your feelings, but you can always create time with your spiritual leader, with a friend, or someone you feel you can confide in. This year has been a very tough one, and a lot of people are going to end the year keeping things to themselves, when it would be a lot easier to share with someone who can put you through. And one thing I've learned from people is to get about people using their stories or problems to gossip, to tell stories. But it's better to speak up, and I notice a lot of men mostly keep things to themselves because they feel they are men and they need to man up and keep these issues to themselves and try to figure a way out. But the truth is, you need to share your feelings. You need to talk to someone. I have had a lot of issues this year, and the only way I could let go of what I felt and how I felt was discussing with people who I felt had more experiences than I did, and people who could tell the right from wrong, basically. So talk to someone today, whether in church, in the office, wherever you feel comfortable. Speak up, speak out. If you happen to be a victim of domestic violence, if you happen to be a victim of rape, if you happen to be a victim of mental illness, or whatever the issue may be, it's time you speak out. There were more suicide rates this year than in the past few years. So it's possible that you could be going through something and you wouldn't want to share because you don't want to be a burden and you don't want to be the talk of town. But it's preferable that you speak out, you talk to someone and let them know how you feel. And I have learned that lately, and I started speaking out, and that's why I'm able to stand here in front of you and have this discussion. If I kept things to myself, if I kept trying to run away from what people would say, what people would think of me, I won't be here right now. I probably would be in the grave. So I am grateful to God that He gave me the ability to listen and have people around me who can persuade me to talk to them. So it's been a lovely year, and like I said, if you're in such shoes, if you're in those shoes that I wore, it's time to speak up. It's time to speak out. And another thing that would help you this period of economical crisis in Nigeria would be for you to pray. Prayer is key, and be more in social gatherings where Jesus is spoken about, where the Bible is preached basically and taught. Be more in events that happen to do with church. Go to a Bible believing church. It would also help you, and it's very important that you have believers as friends is very important, that you have people who are close to God better than you to be able to understand where you are coming from. If you know you have issues speaking out, talking to someone, you could directly, just talk to God, because the people you want to talk to, he gives them ideas, it gives them what to say, it talks to them on how to coach you. So if you feel you don't want to talk to people, you just want to keep things to yourself, it would be preferable for you to talk to the Lord directly, and he's going to give you wisdom and understanding. I have been reading the book of Proverbs lately, and it's been talking about wisdom and understanding, and always it spoke about obedience and patience and listening to the word of God, listening to the word of our Father, taking his word, studying his word, and acting on the principles that he has laid out for us. So if you happen to be in any situation, emotional situation, mental situation, whatever situation you may find yourself, it's preferable that you speak out, you talk to somebody, and I pray that the Lord will see you through. So it's been a long time coming, and I have had fun talking with you guys. I loved every bit of it. And for those of you who don't know, I've been posting a lot more on YouTube lately. I'd like you to follow me on YouTube, like, subscribe, and share. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button also. And I think everybody knows that makeup is a woman's therapy. So I'm actually undergoing therapy right now, and I love it. So follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, follow me on YouTube. What do you say? Just follow me, hit the subscribe button, and ta-da! I'll be waiting for you.